If you've ever purchased a drastically more expensive handgun in a desperate attempt to make yourself a better shooter, then go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average life cycle of a gun guy, video enjoyer that your mom says that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, the purpose of today's video is we're going to be talking about the life cycle of a gun guy and all roads leading back to Glock. Now, I'll be explaining why, through competition, through courses, through training, through dry fire, why this is the case and why most of you guys fall victim to this. And honestly, it'll be a fun discussion. Now, a couple things to know. One, hit the like button. That helps out. I'm collecting your likes for use for a greater cause. So hit the like button. Thank you for doing that. Every time you do that, it gives me a hug and a kiss, and I greatly appreciate it. So thanks. Part two, leave a comment. What gun did you leave Glock for? So like, hey, I had a Glock 19, I was competing with it, doing great. I went to a staccato, and then I came back because I want my gun to work all the time and I want it to be drop safe or whatever, right? Leave those comments below. Be specific. It'll open us up for a good discussion down below. Okay. Also, leave your combat llama emoji because I am herding the llamas towards victory, right? So leave all your little llamas down below, and I will take this group of combat llamas together and we will march towards victory. Now, let's get into this discussion. So, a couple things to note. It's 4 in the morning. I'm exhausted. I'm drinking my coffee, right? And yeah, this is the only time I have to film because it's my duty week, and all that means in layman's terms for duty week is when it's your duty week on the trail, you are the first in, you're the last out. You manage the week's worth of training, you plan everything, you coordinate everything, and you literally run the week, right? 7-day period, and you run everything. But on the trail, days are really early and really late, right? So in my case, some mornings 3 in the morning, some mornings 4 in the morning, until around 7:30 at night, give or take. That's when the day will start. That's when the day will end. That is duty, right? Duty is law, and it sucks. Okay, so if I seem tired or I seem rushed, that's why. We got about 6 more minutes to film this, and that is why. Okay, so if you like this style, this early morning rant style video, and you want to see more content, let me know, because this is all you're going to get right now due to work being work and obligations to the federal government, and military service being what it is, right? Okay, that's a lot of talking. Let's get into it. So what happens is dudes will start off with a gun, Glock 19 specifically, right? Generally speaking, or a 17, and they'll get okay to the okay point of shooting that gun. And right as they're about to start getting good, they go, oh, restless gun syndrome, and they go out and they buy a Prodigy because they're stupid, and the Prodigy doesn't work, and then they come back to Glock. Well, now they suck at the Prodigy 2011, and they suck at the Glock because they never got good with it. They're a C-class shooter. So, and guys fall victim to this like all the time. I see it in the comments below every freaking day, literally. I see guys say, well, I'm jumping on the Canic train, or I'm jumping on the Smith & Wesson, or whatever, the Staccato, the Beretta. Great, do what you're going to do, but I promise you, you're not dry firing enough. I promise you, you're not attending enough courses. I promise you, you're not competing. And I promise you, you're not training on your own with the gun enough if you're switching guns that frequently. And that is why the life cycle of a gun guy always goes back to Glock. If you don't agree with me, go to the comments of this video. The comments of this video alone, what I anticipate is a bunch of guys saying exactly what I'm saying. Hey, I started with a Glock. I went to some stupid gun, right? It might have been fun. It might have been a Staccato or a Beretta, right? It might have been based, but, as the kids say, but I came back to Glock because of simplicity, reliability, ease of use, drop safe, durability, long term, magazine interchangeability, you name it. And I'll just give you my scenario. I started life with a Glock 23, cringe, I know, but eventually went over to 19 and 17s and 34s. Shot those, got really, really good with them for a long time. Then I started competing for the Army, shot M17s, got good with the M17. Started a YouTube channel, got good with Glock, got good with M17s, Staccatos, Berettas, started transitioning guns, started shooting the dagger, started shooting the RXM, started shooting all kinds of stuff, right? All kinds of guns on the channel. Started shooting revolvers. And what I noticed recently, for me, is I am a mid-class shooter again with a lot of those guns because I'm not dry firing enough on Glock or a specific gun, right? On my Beretta, whatever. So, and also the ecosystem is one thing to note. I have a literal bag full of magazines, like 60 freaking Glock OEM mags and like 30 to 40 freaking Magpul magazines. And I have a ton of reliable holsters, Safari Lands, unfortunately, T-Rex arms, right? Rip. I think I have a sticker on this bottle. I need to rip off. Boom. There it is. Okay. But I need to rip that thing off. But I digress. So I have a ton of stuff for the Glock ecosystem as well as other guns. But what I notice is when I switch guns so frequently that my abilities start to diminish. Right. And that's going to happen to anybody. Everybody watching this, even the most masterclass, amazing shooter, if you're not training, dry firing, attending courses, and competing with the gun that you choose, and switching, then you're gonna have diminishing returns. Okay. So, my message to you would be: go back to Glock. Right? Go back to Glock, or go to one gun. If you're on the Beretta right now, like I was, stick with the Beretta. If you're on the Staccato, stick with the Staccato. Pick one. Gotta get some coffee in me. Pick one, okay? Whether it be Glock, Beretta, Staccato, doesn't matter. But once you do that, you should stay with it. Don't get restless gun syndrome. Don't fall victim to the life cycle of a gun guy. Stay with the gun forever. That's going to make you a masterclass shooter if you want to be. That's going to help you win EIC competitions, excellence in competition, combat matches, right? Go get your bronze, your silver, your distinguished. Go get whatever you need to get. Pick a gun, right? And for me, that gun is Glock. So I'm going to be transitioning all my stuff back over to Glock, the Glock ecosystem. And all you're going to see on the channel for a while, for a couple years, really, other than like burn downs and like discussion pieces, is me shooting the Glock, right? And that's going to enable me to be able to, be better. Yo, you want to say hi? That's going to enable me to be able to be better. This is my battle buddy. I won't dox him. Hide your name tape. Boom. This is my battle buddy. Say hi.
What's up, everybody?
We're talking about Glock and why guys always end up going back to Glock. Do you have any words of encouragement for them?
It's a good standby. You know what to expect. There's no surprises. And it works.
Yeah. I mean, what are you carrying right now?
Glock 19.
Okay. See? Yeah. And this isn't staged, right? I guess I'll take this off for... Yeah, this isn't staged. We're going into work. As a matter of fact, can you help me move the Humvee in a second?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. But yeah, everyone always ends up going back to Glock 19 because it's simple, reliable, repeatable. I mean, have you fallen victim to going from Glock to another gun?
Oh, 100%.
What did you go to?
I went to Ruger for a little while.
Which one?
P90? What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, so did your performance diminish?
It did. It wasn't as consistent. And the thing I like most about Glock 2 is it's customizable for what you need. You can run it slick, you can run it, straight out of the factory, or you can modify it to what you want to run.
Right.
So I enjoy it.
Boom. There you go. This is my battle buddy, right? We're about to go move a Humvee in about 1 minute. But yeah, see? Boom. Guys fall victim to it all the time. They buy a gun. They start with Glock. I'm going to upgrade to something. And then what happens is they come back because it's, hey, you put Talon grip tapes, some Tridricon night sights or an optic, whatever you want on the Glock, and you just buy a bunch of mags and run that thing forever. But we got to get out of here because I think we got about a minute. We got to move a Humvee. But give a heart in the comments down below for my battle buddy at work. We'll call him. Pick a name. What's your call sign? Stepchild. We'll call him Stepchild. Okay, so get down below in the comments, like the video, do all the stuff. I got to get to work, guys. I got to go start this duty week off, or duty day, right? Get these guys rolling. But thanks for being here, guys. Let me know all your thoughts and things, and like the video. It helps out more than you know. Join the Patreon. It's $5 a month. Keeps us motivated to stay here and keep training, keep working. But with all that being said, let me know what you're carrying. Let me know what you came back to. And until next time, it's going to be Trench Grenade, your average Glock ecosystem. All roads lead back to Glock. Enjoy her. Like your mom says, we have an home signing out.